All right, what's up, guys? Full day today. Now, a lot of people think that a mortgage person just sits behind a desk, maybe some of them do, and just, pulls credit reports and crunches numbers and calls and tries to get people to go to coffee with them to beg for business. But I do things a little differently because I don't want to be thought of as just a mortgage guy or get put into that box. So I create content, I vlog like this. I let you see what actually goes on inside my day. We're working on the podcast. We're putting out all kinds of other content for our other channels. And it looks like I have a gift here from the guy on the other side of the camera, which is that. What did you get me, Hashim? What is this? Baklava. Oh, you've been promising me this for a while. So Hashim's from Iraq. He was born and grew up in Baghdad. Oh my God. I haven't had breakfast today. I'm supposed to be fasting. This would probably spike my blood sugar and help me on my pathway to getting diabetes, which I gotta really watch out for. So I'm gonna take this home, but this is amazing. Appreciate it, man. My kids are gonna love it too. So today, I'm going to be filming more long form content. I try and divide up my content shooting days, which are at least 2 times a week, into a day allocated towards short form content because my brain can focus on just that stuff. The quick, hard-hitting 30-second bits that we're trying to knock out content for Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, even YouTube Shorts. Some of it goes on LinkedIn too. And then a day like today, we're gonna be focused more on the long stuff. Podcast episodes, which obviously are longer than just 30 seconds. Stuff for our YouTube channel, and there's 2 YouTube channels, and if you're not following them, like whatever channel you're seeing this one on, make sure you follow it, but there's another one as well. There's Arjun Mortgage and then Arjun Dingra Uncut. And yeah, so I get a lot of great people that I work with in our media teams, and I'll get topics from our YouTube strategists on things that are trending and that we wanna talk about. I'll print these things out, I'll go through them and see what of these are actually relevant for the audience. If you want to come check this out. So this one is, if I were buying a home or getting a mortgage in 2026, I'd do this. Obviously a pretty relevant topic for what everyone's going through right now in the economy or how they're looking at the real estate market. Yeah, so we're gonna chop this thing up. I might rely on chat to help me summarize a few things and then we're gonna get going. In the Bay Area market for 20 years. And please reach out to me on Instagram at Arjun Mortgage. Felt really down on their luck and had missed out on some incredible opportunities. All right, so we just got done recording a YouTube video about how people are gonna win in 2026 in this market. I'm excited about that topic because it's timely and I feel like this is gonna be a massive window of opportunity for people. I know everyone in real estate says that, but I'm backing it up with some real data and metrics here and just some logic in terms of what's going on with the overall market and why this is gonna be the opportunity that it is. And now, we're gonna switch gears, and this is part of my day, and this is what people don't get. They think I'm behind a desk just pulling credit reports. I'm wearing so many different hats and pulled in so many different directions every single day, multiple times a day. So we're switching from YouTube to now we're gonna jump in and record back-to-back episodes with 2 guests from 2 totally different markets for the LFG Energy podcast. And then after that, I have no idea because I'll probably get pulled in another direction. Tragedy. Did it happen? Because there's never any rhyme or reason for why things go certain ways in life. Okay, we just got done recording what we thought was recording an incredible episode with Brian Mueller out of Minnesota. He's a wealth advisor and author out there who has an incredible story. But this is what happens in a given day. Everyone sees finished product and they see what I do. You have to recognize, and I need you to understand, 80% of my day is exactly like what just happened. It's a complete fuck up, complete miss, categorical shit. Something happens, something is a mistake, we lose something, we thought we did something right. There's never a waste of time because everything's a learning lesson, and it's learn your fucking lesson day around here yet again on a Thursday to make sure that everything is recording properly. So take that advice for whatever you will. All right, appreciate you, brother. God bless. Thanks, Cassidy. Okay, so I just took a small, quick break here to eat. Again, it's not glamorous. I'm not going out and dining in San Francisco's finest restaurants and taking a 2-3 hour lunch. My meals are from Factor. They take 2 to 3 minutes to heat up, and then I eat them, and I hope I don't die. So have to get back to work here because we recorded 2 podcasts. Well, we had intended to record 2 podcasts. One of them was an incredible conversation, very emotional, and found out at the end that it hadn't recorded. And that's just, I think, like a really good, I don't know what a symbol is or a summarization, if you will, of what it is to do this job. Again, people think it's either super nerdy and behind a desk or it's like sensationalized the way that you see a lot of real estate sensationalized with mortgage people. And it's not. What I like to say is 80% of the day is complete shit. Losses, mess ups, fuck ups, just like we had. Recorded this great episode all for nothing. I'm the only one who benefited from it. I learned a lot. My audience is never gonna get that same impact. So we're gonna have to recreate that in some inauthentic way, but it is what it is. You have to have a high degree of AQ in any business, but definitely in this business, which is adaptability quotient, because things aren't gonna go your way. You're gonna get pulled in different directions, just like we're doing now. Quickly ate lunch, have to regroup. The second podcast went great, so we got one done, and now we're gonna go back into YouTube mode. I said when it comes to creating content and marketing yourself, you have to wear different hats, and you have to get your brain kind of primed to work in different ways. Short form content is like quick. You can be a little bit more ADD and scattered because you're moving on topic to topic. Podcasting is different because you need to shut the fuck up and listen, because it's 95% your guest, 5% you. So you have to ask some questions that are very open-ended and are gonna lead you into a space, not a single point, but a space, and then just kind of allow the conversation to evolve within that space. So it requires total different set of patience and skills. And then now we're gonna get back to YouTube, which is like real formal education, and I'm very focused on making YouTube a big pillar of my business this year. So just keep switching gears and keep trying. And I felt really down on their luck and had missed out on RJ Morgan, who was honored to help. Hey Katie, our junior, hope you're doing well. It's nice to meet you, and I'm glad Jen put us in contact. Let me know if you have some time to talk late this afternoon. One thing I've also got to do in terms of, you talk about directions you get pulled in, is build out my mortgage team with some really good A-level players. And that was a prospect of a loan officer assistant that works in another market, but she's looking to join a good team, meaning this team, hopefully, and just provide more support. So that way our mortgage unit can continue to run like a well-oiled machine. I don't have to be as involved in it, and I can do more of this stuff. When I do less of this, it's because I'm really in there. And I think that's a big struggle for all entrepreneurs, but people in my space, is because they have the actual thing that they do, or the well that they have to go back to create business, create income. But then there's so many other things to help expand that they could be doing in the way of media, or in the way of market presence, or in the way of just being a more effective marketer. So since I'm doing a lot of these things and I get pulled in lots of different directions and I have to switch gears constantly. So I hate the expression multitasking because nobody can do it really well, and I'm certainly one of the worst at it, but it's what I have to do a lot of. All right, so now, because I have to actually get work done too, I've got a client call or a Zoom that I'm gonna take on here with a new buyer in the Sacramento market from one of my best referral partners out there. So switching hats, switching gears. I gotta get out of content mode and be switched on here and again, go back to being a good listener.
So right now I'm in Sacramento.
I'm actually in Tennessee right now on a little family reunion, so I just stepped out and can't wait to do this meeting.
So this room is where we film a lot of content. This is the boardroom here at my office. A lot of people that come down here and film content with me, they know it. And it's cool because I've hosted a lot of masterminds and meetings in here, but I like it because it's a little more open and spread out. And as you can see, we can make a mess. We can eat lunch in here, push it off to the side, still get a lot of things done. It's beautiful. The lighting's nice, but the best feature of this place where I work out of and do all this crazy stuff in all these directions is right here. So come with me. It's this guy right here. Like, we have our own barista on site right here at the office. So all the coffee, which if you know me, I don't necessarily need more, but I always want more. All the coffee you want, you get here. So Arlen, everyone knows you make the best Americano.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
So why don't we do another one of those?
Of course.
This will be my third one of the day.
Is it?
But in all fairness, I haven't been finishing all of them, so I'm not gonna die.
Okay. Basically just one.
Yeah, that's what we're gonna say.